evening. This is the last episode of the Dead Film Society because this tree is sick of it. So, my name is Spencer Lee. I feel like as always, I am sitting with Israel Naphtali, or any assortment of those two words together embodied into this person. Thank you for joining us, man.
Technically, it's Naphtali, Israel.
Naphtali.
Yeah.
We have Kevin. Kevin is on the opposite side, looking fine.
Great to be here. Good to be here.
Gorgeous lower third graphic as well. Also, Mark Storch. I don't know his middle name, but I would totally reveal that
It's probably David.
if I was able to.
Something
I bet you
really-
it's Mark
Jeremy.
Michael.
Marcus Jeremy.
I bet you it's
Storch,
Michael.
Probably.
Anyway, please, no talking over each other on the mics. It's better for the audio. I'm just kidding. I saw Joe Rogan say that the other day, and I was like, geez, dude. We're going to bang through these. Are remakes succeeding more than originals right now? We got Rampage. We got, that's the only one on the top of my mind right now.
Jumanji.
Yes, it's dominating the game right now.
I agree with that. Nostalgia is absolutely important, and it brings in those dollar bills. Animated films, are they becoming subject to live-action remakes? You've got things like The Jungle Book. I don't know why I keep throwing
The
that.
Jungle Book is amazing, okay?
I need that.
It is amazing.
I thought so, too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like any 2D movie that they made, they're making it live action
Beauty and the
because
Beast.
they don't want to waste. Apparently, they probably don't want to waste their time doing all the animations and everything, just remaking a movie that was already animated. So that's probably why they're doing live action.
I think it's great. I think it's great stuff. So why is TV beginning to follow this trend as well? Do you think they have that third eye vision and they're able to see into the future and they know what's going to happen?
It
Kind of. I don't think they're
know.
able to see in the future, but they definitely notice trends, and a lot of people now they like the 80s. It's like, okay, most of you weren't even born in the 80s, like myself, but they're like, hey, people like it, let's throw it out. So like Stranger Things, huge hit. I feel like part of that is because it's kind of nostalgic.
Oh yeah, also Atomic Blonde. That one was a great 80s feel.
I appreciate that you took that seriously because I was being very unserious about the way that I was asking those things. Thanks there. I keep directing questions over here to Naphtali, but I feel like I'm leaving you out, Kevin.
There's more than one person
Yeah,
here.
but he answers
Spencer.
most
There's
of the
more than one
questions.
person here.
You direct them towards me, but I just refuse to answer, so then he answers for me.
So this is like the thing that gets to me is like, is this lazy? Is it lazy for people to go back and remake all these movies? Or is it, what do the notes say? This always feels better in the room where we're thinking of the ideas.
I feel
when
like
I
it
sit
is
down,
kind of lazy,
like,
because it's like they didn't come up with the idea. They're just kind of remaking it. So I feel like, in that sense, it is lazy, but they do have to make it good, so it's not lazy, I guess.
It's
It's kind of
like-
like you.
Yeah.
There's
Definitely.
this saying
I see that.
Steve Jobs said, and the people who are lazy are the ones that revolutionize
There you go.
everything.
There you go.
And this also is to film, so that people that don't wanna creatively write their own things, they get an old idea, they get money from the people who like the idea back like 30 years ago, and they're going with it, and it's getting them money, and I think that's all that really matters to them.
You know, it is all about the people. And
Badosh.
it all comes back to, like not reinventing the wheel. I mean, we're all using the same wheel, That is not reinventing the wheel. Just like it's not like reinventing the haircut.
Oh, don't bring me up on the haircut, okay? Got a haircut today because I knew I was going to be in film.
I know, it was a stretch. The one who needs a haircut is me, obviously. You see me in like the first few episodes. This is an encouragement to those in the next class that's going to be going through this show right now. Get your makeup done at Emily Griffith's esthetician program. Hit them up, dude. They're going to get you good, man, with the oatmeal mask. They could do like microdermabrasion, whatever Alex was talking about. Remember that show?
Yeah.
And then also, I wanted to say that I apologize for being like very nearsighted on my questions. I found myself like sticking to the list a lot, and like being like really like, and I wouldn't listen to what the guests were saying. So like, I promise you guys, I ignored almost everything you guys said. Like every time you've been on this show.
Well,
thank you
we
for that.
appreciate you
'Cause
being
I've
honest.
ignored every question you've asked as well. It's kind of refreshing to know that I'm not the only one that ignores you.
Take it from us, just take this seriously. Like if you're in this class and you're watching this, and this is next year, now, tomorrow, today, or something, don't be like me. Because I'm not gonna. That's a great idea. We should absolutely cut to commercial. We've got like a few more minutes of the show left, so don't go anywhere. You know our commercials are sweet. Hi, I'm John, and I'm here to explain to you what schizophrenia is and what you can do if you think you have it. Schizophrenia is an unfortunate disease where people may experience symptoms such as hallucinations, paranoia, and even delusions. About 1.1% of the population suffer from schizophrenia. Unfortunately, there are no ways to cure this disease. However, there are ways to control the symptoms. For example, there are medications that you can take that can help subside the symptoms from schizophrenia. A big factor in treating schizophrenia is speaking with a therapist. If you ever feel like you can't handle the pressure that comes from schizophrenia, there is a crisis hotline that you can contact. Thank you for listening, and always remember, it's okay to talk about your symptoms. I think I look like Thomas Jefferson.
Nope, Kevin's right. You look like Eric's mom.
You look like Eric's mom from the 70s show.
70s show? Ooh.
Oh, I do.
Kitty?
Yeah,
Kitty.
she would be like, from something in that voice.
Dude, I loved how much
Either way.
she drank.
She is my favorite TV mom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, she is so sweet and nice.
And she drinks a lot.
Yeah.
Like, a lot. You know, finds out it's Monday and it's like, and we need some alcohol here. Starts downing it.
Would you say Kitty's your favorite TV mom?
Kitty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What about Kim Possible's mom, though?
Kim Possible's mom? I didn't know
I
that well.
didn't actually see Kim Possible's mom.
Yeah, I've never focused enough on her character.
That's
guys-
kind of like asking us about Andy's
in the
parents.
studio there, you
Yeah.
need to quiet down. It's hard for my talent to keep focused here. You can see how much you're...
We're focused. It's just
Yeah,
you.
Oh, shit. It's just me. Either way, we got to keep this somewhat about TV or media or something.
This is about TV.
This is about TV. Kitty's mom.
Yeah.
Kitty's mom.
Well, then I just need to stop hosting. I don't know what my problem is, dude. It's like you get into this mode where you think you're all that, and it's just like, you're not all that, man.
But you can be.
You can be.
You
If
can be all
choose
that. You just
to.
have to believe.
Believe in yourself.
Well, thanks, guys. I do believe in myself.
Yeah.
Good, because we
Now. I didn't before.
Yeah, you're the only person you have to believe in because more than likely.
I would
other
love a
people
haircut, though. If anybody wants to suggest somebody other than the Emily Griffith
Ouch!
barber,
Oof.
I actually don't know if that's where you got your haircut.
I
was
did
just-
get my haircut there. But, like, hey, my Uncle Bill, he does a good job.
I'm just kidding. My sister's been a cosmetologist for like 17 years, so
Really?
I'm just going to hit her up, honestly. Like anybody cares. Listen, I believe that over time, the medium of video games has become much more cinematic than like we ever expected before. Pong, we had 2 horizontal bars and a dot that moved around.
The
That's
ball with
nothing.
a dot.
People thought that it was stupid. People thought video games were a fad, even when like Pac-Man was coming out. We had Mario first coming, like Super Mario Bros, dude. And like now, you've got games that are legit, like beyond. You know what I'm saying? They put you in that position, and it's like it's unlike any other medium of entertainment. You've got books where like you vividly hallucinate while staring at a page of ink and paper. Then you've got TV where the TV vividly hallucinates for you, and then you have video games, which disregards all need for any sort of hallucination because you're so invested in it, and there's so much storyline and content-driven missions. I've waited too long for this. Honestly, I should have just.
So something about video games that would make a guarantee that it would dominate over movies is that you have the choice of the outcome.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
The choice of outcome is one of the most important things that video games has for itself.
Yeah, because what if Joker beat Batman?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
well,
saying? What if Batman actually killed the Joker?
Yeah.
Which is like not accordingly, you
It's,
know,
it's
like
not
following his character.
possible, but you know.
But it could be possible
Yeah.
because you could make it possible because the medium of video games is infinite, bro. And we live in the infinite matrix of all possibility.
Hey, Telltale Matrix. How's that sound?
What?
Telltale's Matrix.
Never heard of
Telltales.
the Matrix.
Telltale.
Telltales. It's hard to pronounce.
You're saying both of those words the same.
Oh, well, anyway, the people who
yeah,
made
we were
that
just-
Walking Dead video game that everybody liked.
They made a video game?
Yeah, they made a video game of The Walking
Don't
Dead.
put the camera on me when
When
I'm
did they
not
make the
giving a
video game?
reaction.
Hmm?
This is
When
a
did they make the video game for The Walking Dead?
That was like, what, back in 2012?
shut their mics
2012.
off. This is important.
But
I see. Hey, we're talking about The Walking Dead. Okay, zip it.
Yeah, but basically you get to choose who lives and dies and things like that. That's basically all in the Walking Dead game.
yeah,
Sounds
it's
about
dope.
as dumb as the movie.
The
or
only
the
thing
show.
that sucks about it is that it's all like press buttons when they tell you to press buttons.
Yeah, I
Which I
don't like
dislike.
button mashing like
Oh, I
that.
think I've played that before. Like one of
Yeah.
the arcades.
The first episode's free actually on Xbox Live. So you guys could go check it out if you guys feel the need to.
See, but I'm not talking about crappy video games like that.
The crappy.
This is why it's
I'm
hard.
talking about good, wholehearted Assassin's Creed. Is that where you're about to go? Or let me guess, Fortnite, because you're an idiot.
Fortnite's fun.
Hassel.
Fortnite sucks. Okay,
Hassel plays
anyone who plays
Fortnite.
5 o'clock Fortnite can just die right now.
It's
It is
fun.
disgusting. Okay.
It is fun. Have
I'm
an
a
open mind.
PUBG kind of person. I like to pay for things early access instead of just get them early access.
Ah, I got what you said there. I got what you said there.
It wasn't coded. That was not
You guys
any
are
sort of. There was
idiots.
no mystification behind what I just said. Why am I talking to you?
You-
I'm gravitated. It's like my
It's
left
because
brain.
I'm so awesome that you just have to look at.
I think it's the haircut.
It's,
Because
it's probably the haircut. You're like, what is
I
that?
can see what's wrong
What
with
am
it,
I looking
but like
at right
from
now?
that side, from where you all are at, you can't see
It's
it
not
as
that
much.
bad, you know. That's why I'm sitting here. This is my good side.
That literally is your good side.
This is my good side. It's a real thing.
All right. I think there was one more question on here.
Well, you crumpled the paper up.
It
so
also told me that Spencer just talks. Like that was an actual instruction.
Spencer-
I mean, you
talks.
always bring up good conversations. Like you can't bring one up now.
Okay. So listen, if we are in a simulation, right?
Yeah.
That means everything is based off of codes, like mathematical codes.
Yeah.
And I've heard that if you zoom down into like the most infinitesimal particles of reality, that you find zeros and ones, which is highly similar to the codes that we find within technological. I slammed really hard there. Computing devices, bro. And did you know that you have more technology in your phone pocket than they had when they went to the moon in 1965, if they even did? Dropping
if they
bombs,
even
dude.
did?
Bombs.
What do you
Okay,
mean,
here's
if
another
they
one.
did go to the moon, okay?
In the 11th dimension, okay, there exists psychic reptile beings, and they can move their consciousness through to our dimension, which is the third. Research that. And they get into the minds of people like Queen Elizabeth and Hillary Clinton and Kevin.
Hey, what if I am a lizard man?
You're not a lizard man. Donald Trump, on the other hand, is in fact a lizard man.
Yeah, you can see.
You
that
can see it
when
trying
they-
to get out of it.
when they blink, there is a second set of eyelids that blinks horizontal,
So
vertically.
if you really, really look, you can see it.
It's all true. It's all factual information. You heard it from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
You call me
whatever.
a horse?
You know what would be a great reboot, remake, rematch, redesigned film?
Stop saying Reed.
Is Ed. Ed the horse.
Ed the horse.
Ed the
How
horse.
awesome would it be to have and like keep it in black and white even. Keep them in the same building.